Daddy's truck still leans in that gravel by the fence. Mama's roses climb the mailbox like they never heard a rent. Friday nights in Miller's store, counting change, sharing dreams. You said one day we'll leave this town, but it's deeper than it seems. There's a porch light burning on Maple Lane, coffee cup cool and calling your name. Screen door open in case you change your mind. Love's still waiting where the dirt road winds, yeah. This small town heart keeps turning, porch light burning. You chased big sky and silver signs. I stayed here, kept time, teaching kids in the second grade, wearing that same last name of mine. Your mama asked at Sunday choir, baby, have you heard him call? I just smile, say, maybe someday. Then I stare at that old phone on the wall. There's a porch light burning on Maple Lane, coffee cup cool and calling your name. Screen door open in case you change your mind. Love's still waiting where the dirt road wins, yeah. This small town heart keeps turning, porch light burning. I painted the kitchen that pale, soft blue, the color you circled in that catalog too. Your jacket's still hanging by the back door rail. Some stories stay, some tickets fail. There's a porch light burning on Maple Lane. I still set a place, still say your name. Screen door open in case you change your mind. Love's still waiting where the dirt road winds, till these old hands quit their yearning. I'll keep that porch light burning. Oh, I'll keep it burning. I'll keep it porch light burning. Oh, I'll keep it burning. He was tuning up down in Miller's bar, same 3-chord, same old tip jar. I was pouring beers on a Tuesday night. Name tag, crooked apron tied too tight. He sang one line and my hands just shook. Overfilled a glass, gave the wrong look. He laughed, said, darling, you're alright. Guess my song caught you by surprise. Now there's a front porch, a wedding band playing on a flatbed in the pasture land. Whole town park along that gravel road. Grandma's cake on a plastic fold-out table. Kids catching fireflies under that maple. And I'm slow dancing in your arms like we're made of gold. Small town hearts in a big old world. about money, long late nights, but you still reach for my hand at the traffic lights. Some folks chase shine on a distant stage. We've got rust, dust, a little grace and age. Every gray hair, every crow's foot line is another little proof that you're still mine. So let that front porch wedding band echo through the years like a promise stand. I still hear 'em out on that gravel road. Every time you kiss my tears and hold me, every time this old world tries to roll me, I'm slow dancing in your arms like we're made of gold. Small town hearts in a big old world, and I'm your forever front porch girl. Oh, you're front porch. Oh, you're front porch girl. Daddy's truck still leans to the right. Same old dent from my first Friday night. Mama's roses grown up round the steps, coffee in her cup, worry on her breath. You will work boots, grease on your hands, ball cap tilted, big forever plans. I was barefoot in your old flannel shirt, laughing at the way you kicked at the dirt. And that front porch light still on like the day before you're gone. Swing still creaks your favorite song real low. Every little boy remembers August heat and late September, when we swore this town was all we'd ever know. Guess some hearts move on, but this small town love hangs on with that front porch light still on. You chase highways, I stayed right here, stocking shelves and wiping down her tears. Heard you married, then heard you were free. Your mama swears you still talk about me, 'cause that front porch light's still on like the day before you're gone. Swing still creaks your favorite song real low. Every little boy remembers August heat and late September, when we swore this town was all we'd ever know. Guess some hearts move on, but this small town love hangs on with that front porch light still on. I don't need an apology, just your headlights turning down Maple Street. Dust on your boots, my name on your lips, oh darling. One slow dance on the gravel and the crickets. Yeah, that front porch light's still on if you're tired of being gone. We can let that old screen door soft close. Every little boy remembers, young and dumb and tough as leather. Maybe what we lost still lives in these roads. If you come back before dawn, you'll find this small town love still strong in that front porch porch light still on. He had sawdust on his boots and grease on his sunny shirt. Said I'll be back by supper time, kissed my cheek, laughed off the work. I hung his jacket on that nail by the back door like I do. Pan of cornbread in the oven, 2 plates, 1 for me, 1 for you. And there's a porch light still burning on County Road 9. Faded welcome mat, same old wind chimes. Dogs getting grayer, mails pile high, but I keep on waiting like that. Clock keeps time, 'cause love don't learn from lessons, it just keeps on holding tight. So this small town heart keeps turning with that porch light still burning every night. They all said I should move on, sell the house, head into town. But there's handprints in that driveway and your name carved in that old shake ground. There's your cap on the same old peg, the one you chipped on Friday night. I still talk like you're right here when I lock the door each night. And there's a porch light still burning on County Road 9. Faded welcome mat, same old wind chimes. Dogs getting grayer, mails pile high, but I keep on waiting like that. Clock keeps time, 'cause love don't learn from lessons, it just keeps on holding tight. So this small town heart keeps turning with that porch light still burning every night. Some folks need a highway, I just need this gravel drive. That little church, that corner store, the stars above your truck at night. If hope is just a habit, then it's one I can't lay down till your headlights find their way back past the edge of this old town. There'll be a porch light still burning, County Road 9. Same cracked steps, same old wind chimes. Hair a little silver, kids grown high, but I'll keep on waiting like that. Clock keeps time, 'cause love don't fade like pain does, it just learns to bend and fight. So this small town heart keeps turning with that porch light still burning every night. Yeah, this small town heart keeps turning with that porch light still burning every night. Pulled up in that rusted Ford, dust on your boots, name on your shirt. Mama waved from the screen door frame, said, "Don't keep my girl out too late," and smiled. July stuck to my cotton dress. Your hand shook when you lit my cigarette. You said, "This town ain't much, but it's home." I heard forever in the way you spoke. We got a porch light burning at the end of our road. Coffee in the morning, your jacket on the back of my chair. Every little nothing turning into something I hold. Love in a small town, slow as the sundown, but it's all I've ever needed right there. Friday nights at the high school field, you held my knees on that splintered bleacher. Your brother's band trying to find the key. We laughed till we cried when the lights went out. Daddy said you'd never leave. Folks like us take root too deep. But I watched you chase that factory line to the edge of the county and the edge of my mind. Still got a porch light burning at the end of this road. Coffee in the morning, your picture on the fridge by the mail. Every little heartbreak turning into something I know. Love in a small town hurts when it turns round, but it's a promise that don't ever quite fade. Shirt, hey now, hat in your hands, dust on your words. Said I've been gone too long from the girl I prayed for. If that porch is still open, I'm yours. I looked at that house, peeling paint, tired lawn, every year written in the grooves of the front door. Said, boy, this ain't much, but it's home, and you heard forever in the way I spoke. Now there's a porch light burning at the end of our road. Little shoes by the doorway, your laughter in the back of this place. Every bit of leaving only taught us what we now know. Love in a small town back around, and it shines on every line in your face. Yeah, it's a small town, and my heart's tied down to that porch light burning for you. Station right off Highway 35. Mama kept the books and a Bible by the register at night. You pulled in with smoke on your bumper, dust all over your blue jeans. Asked if there was somewhere to eat. I said, just this town and me. Back roads and wedding rings, beer cans and a front porch swings. You gave this small town girl big, wild, tangled dreams. We built a life on hand-me-down things, kid bills and late-night swings. Funny how forever fits in simple little scenes. Back roads and a wedding rings. We danced in a gravel parking lot to a song from a passing car. You said, I ain't much for talking, but I'm better at loving hard. We bought that rundown yellow farmhouse, paint peeled, roof leaking rain. You called it our starter castle, I just took your last name. Back roads and a wedding rings, beer cans and a front porch swings. You gave this small town girl big, wild, tangled dreams. We built a life on hand-me-down things, kid bills and late-night swings. Funny how forever fits in simple little scenes. Back roads and a wedding rings. Now the kids are gone on their own roads, the station's just a rusted sign. We still slow dance in that kitchen, your old boots keeping time. If this is all we ever get, Love, it's still everything to me. From that first tank of gas to this old rockin' sea. Back roads and wedding rings, beer cans and a front porch swings. You gave this small town girl big, wild, tangled dreams. We built a life on hand-me-down things, laugh lines and Sunday hymns we sing. Funny how forever feels like ordinary springs. Back roads and wedding rings. Yeah, funny how forever is you sitting here with me. Back roads and wedding rings. We were barefoot kids in Sunday clothes, caught fireflies down by Miller's Road. Your mama yelling from the pickup door, you're too best not ruin what you can't afford. Slipped a gumball ring in my hand, said one day it's gold when I'm a man. I laughed so hard I almost cried, didn't know you meant it for the rest of my life. Two front porch wedding rings, coffee cups and simple things. Same old swing, same old view of this town that grew us two. Dust on your boots by the old screen door, your name carved in that maple board. Might be small, but it's everything in our front porch wedding rings. Took that job at Tommy's Feed, saved every dollar, every seed. Bought a tiny house on Cedar Lane, paint still peeling when we took my name. Daddy walked me down that gravel drive, crickets singing, stars hung wide. You whispered, girl, don't be afraid, as a preacher asked about the vows we made. New front porch wedding rings, coffee cups and simple things. Same old swing, same old view of this town that grew us two. Dust on your boots by the old screen door, your name carved in that maple board. Might be small, but it's everything in our front porch wedding rings. We buried dogs in the backyard clay, watched our boy leave in a Chevrolet. We fought like storms, gone days ice cold, still wound up tangled when the night got old. And through every year this county's changed, new lights, new signs, same last name. You touch that band on my left hand, say this is still the best life I ever planned. Two front porch wedding rings, coffee cups and simple things. Same old swing, same old view of this town that grew us two. Dust on your boots by the old screen door, grandkids chalk on that maple board. Might be small, but it's everything in our front porch wedding ring. Sun going down past the water tower, you hum that song from our first hour. I lean on you, you lean on me, small town love as far as I can see. He was leaning on a rusty blue Ford out back of the feed store lot, chewing on a toothpick, laughing with my brother when he called me, red as my mama's crock pot. I was working nights at the diner, name tag crooked on my chest. He'd slide into booth 17 after church, say, "You look tired." I'd say, "I'm blessed." Back roads and wedding rings, that's how my story sings. Coffee in a thermos, sun coming up on us. You don't need diamonds when you got simple things. Just a shotgun house, a Friday night kiss. Back roads and wedding rings. We got married in Daddy's hayfield, neighbors' chairs and a borrowed dress. Preacher read a verse, somebody's kid cried. We all laughed right through the stress. Drove away in that same old pickup, cans clattering on the gravel road. I said, "We ain't got much." He said, "We got enough." And my heart finally felt like home. Back roads and wedding rings, that's how my story sings. Paycheck to paycheck, but always neck to neck. You don't need diamonds when you got simple things. Just a shotgun house, a Friday night kiss. Back roads and wedding rings. These days the kids fill up the kitchen, bowl of grapes and homework spread. He's got gray at his temples, I got lines in my eyes, but he still kisses my forehead. Storms blew through, we lost his factory, tore up plans we never made. But his hand in mine at the kitchen table made the fear start to fade. Back roads and wedding rings, that's how our story sings. Dishes in the sink now, toys in the front yard grass. You don't need diamonds for a love that lasts. Just a shotgun house, a Friday night kiss. A life built out of little things. Yeah, it's back roads and wedding rings. So if you see us on that gravel, tailgate down at Sunset's End, it's just two kids and older bodies falling in love again. Back roads and wedding rings, that's still my everything. Brown paper bags on the kitchen chair, cashier tag still on my blue work shirt. His muddy boots by the back door there. Every little thing in this house still hurts. Mama's phone call on a Tuesday night said, "Baby, come home, they're laying him down." I drove past the fields in the porch lamplight, every memory waiting at the edge of town. Front porch light on, supper on the table, two chairs rocking in the August air. He pulled me close, say, "Girl, you're my forever," right there in that old wood stair. Love felt big in our small town sky, nothing fancy, just him and I keep that picture burning in my mind every time that front porch light still shines. We sat someday by the Dairy Queen, counting tips and dreaming of a bigger place. He swore this town was the in-between, till he saw our baby's eyes and changed his pace. Friday nights at the high school field, he'd squeeze my hand when our boy struck out. Son, it ain't the score, it's the way you feel. That's the kind of man this town talks about. Front porch light on, supper on the table, 2 chairs rocking in the August air. He'd pull me close, say, girl, you're my forever, right there in that old wood stair. Love felt big in our small town sky, nothing fancy, just him and I keep that picture burning in my mind every time that front porch light still shines. Now I'm slow dancing with his old jean jacket. Radio soft, coffee going cold. Our boy's face looks just like his daddy's when he laughs at the stories I've retold. Front porch light on, supper on the table, 3 chairs now and 1 stays bare. I close my eyes and I swear I feel him brushing back my graying hair. Love stays big in the small town sky, through every hello, every goodbye. I keep that promise burning in my mind as long as that front porch light still shines. Oh, it still shines. Daddy's truck still leans to the right, paint's all burned, but the engine's fine. I drive it past the high school sign, where your name and mine once shined in white. Mama waves from that front porch swing, same old dog, same wind chimes ring. You said this town would clip your wings, so you chase some bigger city dream. But these back roads don't forget your name. I still hear you laughing in every rain. You were barefoot, wild in my blue jean jacket, singing way off key at the county fair racket. If you ever feel lost when the big world turns, there's a porch light here and a love that burns. Yeah, the highway might forgive and fade, but these back roads don't forget your name. Heard you come home most Christmases now, fancy car, someone else in the crowd. I watch you from the grocery aisle. You look older, but you still fake that smile. You ask me, so did you ever get out? I say, I stayed, I had my doubts, but this little town took care of me, and it's kept your secret memories. 'Cause these back roads don't forget your name. I still feel you riding in every forget your name. Every curve still whispers it just the same. You were first kiss, fire in a July storm. We were too young to know what love was for. If you ever get tired of the life you chose, there's a small town girl who still holds you close. Yeah, the highway might forgive and fade, but these back roads don't forget your name. Whoa. These back roads don't forget your name. Oh no. You were leaning on a rusted Chevy in Miller's Corner Friday night. I was half done with my cherry coke when you asked if I could spare a light. You laughed and my hands kept shaking, said, "Girl, it's just a match, not fate." But this whole town felt small and quiet when you walked me to my daddy's gate. That old front porch burned all night, waiting on your truck to turn that gravel drive. Bare feet on the steps, heart in my chest, counting every star in that big black sky. Didn't know a love like that could fit in a town this tight, but the world fell wide under that front porch light. We got married in a borrowed chapel. Your cousins banned my mama's dress. Rice in my hair, your hands so careful, swore we'd always do our best. Years rolled by like Sunday sermons, same old pew, same old stained glass glow. You took a job down at the sawmill, I took all nights at the Texaco. That old front porch light burned every night, waiting on your boots to climb those wooden stairs. Baby toys in the hall, crayon marks on the wall, lullabies tangled in my tangled hair. Didn't know a love like that could feel so plain, so right, making supper late under that front porch light. Then came sirens on a Tuesday, red and blue on our gravel lane. Doctor's words like winter thunder, trying not to say your name. I held your hand in that white room, told you somehow we'd be fine. You just smiled and said, if I go first, leave that porch on one more time. So this old front porch light still burns each night, shining through the screen and the shifting shade. There's your cap on the nail, your boots by the rail, and your old dog sleeping where our babies played. Didn't know a love like this could echo through the quiet, but your hello lies in this front porch light. Yeah, your hello lives in this front porch light. So I'll leave it on, I'll leave it on tonight. He picked me up in a rusted Ford, high school gravel in the summer air. Hand-me-down jeans, Friday night lights. He said one day I'll get us out of here. But the years roll slow like the river bends. Same old diners, same old friends. We learned to dance between the could-have beens, and the life right in our hands. Back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. Laundry on the line while the church bell sings. Love in a house with a leaky roof. Hand-me-down dreams that they feel like truth. That a quiet little town on a two-lane road can fill up a heart till it overflows. It ain't diamonds, it ain't grand big schemes. It's back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. He bought a place off County Line, white paint peeling on the front porch rail. Rocking chairs and baby shoes stacked by the door with the mail. There's a picture on the mantle now of two kids grinning in a cap and gown. We didn't leave, but they just might, and we'll wave as they drive out of town. Back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. Biscuits on the stove while the choir girl sings. Love in a house where the floorboards creak. Payday prayers getting stretched each week. But a quiet little town on a two-lane road still finds a way to keep hope sowed. It ain't diamonds, it ain't grand big schemes. It's back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. Some nights I wonder who I'd be if I chased down every wild daydream. Then you pull me close in the kitchen light, and it all feels right. Oh, it all feels right. Oh, it all feels right. Back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. Kids calling home when the phone line rings. Blood in a house built of scraped up hay. Coffee and kisses at the break of day. Yeah, this quiet little town on a two-lane road is the greatest story I've ever known. It ain't diamonds, it ain't grand big schemes. It's back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. Back roads, wedding rings and Sunday things. You were pouring coffee at the counter by the door. Name tag tilted sideways, same old linoleum floor. I was hauling 2 for ones and mud on my work boots. You laughed at my red dirt, said, boy, that's honest as it gets. Back roads and wedding rings, hand-me-down shirts and second-hand dreams. Sun-faded mailbox with our last name leaning. Friday night lights on a rusted bleacher scene. It ain't fancy, but it's everything this when the truck won't start. You curl up on my shoulder and the world feels small in ours. Back roads and wedding rings, laughed out fights and forgiven things. Your old quiet dress and a cedar chest, my daddy's watch on your nightstand rest. It ain't famous, but it's everything. This love, this town. Back roads and wedding rings, yeah. Yeah, it's you, it's me, this little main street. This love, this town. Back roads and wedding rings. First kiss in a rusty Chevy, parked behind the high school gym. Your hand shook when you reached for mine and said, I ain't never felt like this. Homecoming mums and Friday bleachers, you in that Letterman coat. We carved our names in the water tower, said one day we're gonna go. But these back roads and wedding rings hold more of us than any big dream. Front porch lights, swing that creaks, supper on by 3:30. I thought I'd need a bigger sky to find out who I'd be. Turns out love on Maple Street was everything I'd ever need. You bought that worn out starter house, 2 bedrooms and a leaky roof. We painted walls in borrowed colors, hung our hope in every room. Baby shoes on the kitchen counter, bills stacked by the coffee can. You kiss my head and say we're lucky. I'd laugh and say we're making plans. 'Cause these back roads and wedding rings hold more of us than any big dream. Screen door slam, kids bare feet, chalk dust all along the seats. I thought I'd need a bigger sky to find out who I'd be. Turns out love on Maple Street was everything I'd ever need. Now the kids are gone and the house is quiet. I still hear little feet on these old worn planks. You pour 2 cups at the kitchen counter, say we did all right, and I just say thanks. Yeah, these back roads and wedding rings still hold us close when nights get mean. Church bell chime, Sunday seat, your old hand reaching out for me. I thought I'd need a bigger sky to find out who I'd be. Turns out love on Maple Street was everything I'd ever need. Everything I'd ever need. Oh, it's all I'll ever need. He was leaning on a dust-covered Chevy outside Miller's feeding grain. Baseball cap, fresh oil on his fingers that half-crooked smile again. I was buying feed for Daddy's old mare, name tag from the diner still on my shirt. He said, I'll race you to the county line. We laughed till our faces hurt. Back roads and wedding rings, that's how this story sings. From a two-pump town to a front porch swing, we had big sky dreams on a shoestring. You and me and all these back roads and wedding rings. First years we were counting our quarters on the dresser in a jelly jar. You'd come home smelling like motor oil. I'd be closing down that bar. We turned that shotgun house on Maple into something soft and warm. Sunday mornings, coffee in the kitchen, your boots by the back door. Back roads and wedding rings, that's how this story sings. From a two-a-pump town to a front porch swing, we had big sky dreams on a shoestring. You and me and all these back roads and wedding rings. Now the kids are moved out and Mama's old now. I drive her past the high school field. She still points out where you first kissed me, says some loves are built to yield. We've had slam doors, late nights, hard words, still you reach for my hand when it stings. Through every storm this town could throw us, we held on to these simple things. Back roads and wedding rings, that's how this story sings. From a two-pump town to a front porch swing, we had big sky dreams on a shoestring. You and me forever. Back roads and wedding rings. He ran that red brick Texaco, knew every truck and every name. I stocked the cooler Friday nights, counting tips and dreams and change. He'd draw a heart on paper cups, slide 'em over with that grin. Said one day I'll buy this town if you say yes, I'll let you in. Back roads and broken lines, we learned to love between the signs. Rust on the mailbox, paint flaked in, summer on our faces, diesel on the wind. Small town promises, big old sky, we swore we'd never say goodbye. Funny how forever fits in a county line. We had a trailer by the river, second-hand couch, first-hand hope. We hung our bills on the fridge with magnets, laughed so we didn't choke. He'd come home smelling like gasoline, I'd fried chicken in a cast iron pan. Radio talking about the wider world, he just took my hand. Back roads and broken lines, we built a love between the signs. Rust on the mailbox, paint flaked in, baby shoes on a nail pounded in. Small town promises, big old sky, we swore we'd never say goodbye. Funny how forever fits in a county line. brought me from the diner. Said, honey, he was right on time. Now his jacket's on the back of a kitchen chair, his boots by the door like he's still there. And this town keeps turning while I learn to breathe his air. Back roads and broken lines, I trace our story in the signs. A rust on the mailbox, name still his. Fresh cut flowers where shadow is. Small town promises, big old sky. I talk to him in the porch light. Funny how forever stays in a county line. So I'll keep the gas pump keys and his cap on the dashboard rack, 'cause loving him was everything, and this little town keeps bringing him back. He had oil on his hands, dust on his Sunday shoes. Picked me up in that old Ford truck, said, girl, I got some news. Pulled off by the river where we carved our names in oak. He fumbled with that little black box, then laughed before he spoke. Back roads and wedding rings, picking wildflowers in the spring. Two kids with more heart than money or means. We traded big city dreams for a front porch and warm blue jeans. If this is all life ever brings, I'm rich in back roads and wedding rings. We bought the yellow farmhouse, peeling paint and sagging roof. Paid the bank with overtime, held the baby under that tin rainproofs. Friday night down at the diner, every face a chapter I know. My lipstick on his coffee cup, his boots dusted up with row after row. Back roads and wedding rings, picking wildflowers in the spring. Two kids with more heart than money or means. We traded big city dreams for a front porch and warm blue jeans. If this is all life ever brings, I'm rich in back roads and wedding rings. We've buried some people we thought would live forever. We fought in the kitchen, made up in the heather. There's gray in his hair now, there's lines around my eyes, but his hand still finds mine at every county fair ride. Oh, back roads and wedding rings, picking wildflowers in the spring. Two hearts that held on through everything. You can keep your mansion keys, give me gravel fields and swing set squeaks. If this is all life ever brings, I'm rich in back roads and wedding rings. So rich, rich in back roads and wedding rings. push Chevron out on 9. Coffee in a paper cup and that crooked Sunday smile. I was wearing mama's borrowed dress, tag still scratching at my side. You asked if I was headed west, I said no, just killing time. Back roads and borrowed dresses, hand-me-down hearts, learning how to confess it. We were too young to name it love, so we called it hanging round. You swore you'd never leave this town, I swore I'd chase some bigger sound. But every song still takes me back somehow to you, in this small town. Your daddy ran the hardware store, mine sang at the Wednesday choir. Friday nights at Benson's Ford, we'd park and watch the county fire. You traced futures on my window, fogged up from the July heat. 2 kids in a single cab, talking like we own these streets. Back roads and borrowed dresses, hand-me-down hearts, learning how to confess it. We were too proud to say I'm scared, so we just drove around. You swore you'd never leave this town, I swore I'd chase some bigger sound. But every song still takes me back somehow to you, in this small town. I left with a suitcase and a goodbye note. You stayed for your mama and the mortgage note. Heard you married that girl from the pharmacy line. I learned how to sing, but I lost track of time, till I came back for Grandma's stone. Saw your boy in your truck, looked just like you at 16. Baseball cap, that same old grin, and it knocked the wind right out of me. Back roads and borrowed dresses, faded old dreams and forgiven regrets. Yes, we were too real to call it gone, so we just wrote it down. You swore you'd always be around, I swore I'd leave and let you down. But every road still bends right back somehow to you, in this small town. Yeah, every road still circles back somehow to you, in this small town. He picked me up in a rusted Ford, mud on the tires, Bible on the floor. Friday night county line, window down, we were 18, talking big about this town. Mama said, girl, don't you rush that heart, dreams are bigger than the local Walmart. But his hand on mine made the whole world still. Said, I ain't much, but I love you, and I will. Back roads and wedding rings, hand-me-down house with the squeaky screen. We learned love in the grocery line, stretching every dollar, every bit of time. From the bleachers to midnight swings, we built a life out of secondhand things. Might not mean too much to kings and queens, but it's everything to me. Back roads and wedding rings. We lost a baby in 2002, sat on the tailgate, didn't know what to do. He held me so tight I could hardly breathe. Said, if all I ever have is you, that's all I'll ever need. Back roads and wedding rings, old front porch and a bell that sings. We found home in each other's eyes, through every little heartbreak, every sweet surprise. From the first kiss to these crow's feet, every mile made the memories deep. Might not mean too much to kings and queens, but it's everything to me. Back roads and wedding rings.